Hello, I'm Jardy Wolf. You're watching Expoz, July 19, 2015, 12:40 a.m. in Birmingham. Topic: Oath Keepers really ticked 4 Marines dead in Chattanooga. And oathkeepers.org urge you to look that up if you don't know who they are. But their title: 4 Marines Dead in Chattanooga. This has started something, guys. Let me tell you about it. David Condrey. Chattanooga shootings show we're up to our necks in it. From David's article, Disobey posted death zones and understand that jihadi fourth generation warfare means that we are all at war. Everywhere, all the time. Mike Vanderbilt cautions in the Sipsey Street Irregulars that jihadists have determined that they are in a global war with us, all of us, our families, our friends, the innocent, wherever we live and whatever we do. We cannot opt out because they will not let us. Your bystanding days are over. Vanderbilt quotes Gregory Peck's Captain Mallory's character from The Guns of Navarone. You're in it now, up to your necks. And that is so self-explanatory. And that's in complete reference to the 4 Marines killed in Chattanooga. That just tipped it. I think that is the straw that broke the camel's back. It's come to our soil, and we have nothing to do except fight back. And we're not going to stand back. You know that. Let me tell you what else happened today in Israel. The last day of Ramadan or whatever it is that they had in Iran and the Muslim world. The last day, Khamenei, policy against arrogant U.S. will not change. Talking about the deal with Kerry and Iran about their nuclear deal. But then when you go to the next article, Israel has no choice but to take out Iran. Clear and simple. Israel has no choice but to do a job that America should have done a long time ago. Look, Israel's in it to win it. We have not been. But going by Stuart Rhodes, going by Oath Keepers, going by the Minutemen and the militia, and going by the thousands of redneck groups out there, nobody has put together formal groups. But it's just like we're not stupid. We know what to do. But they won't let us off the hook, so we have no choice. We're in that war. And the no-go zones, forget it. I don't think they're going to be obeyed any longer. This has started something, y'all. And we have a leader that's in a big house that is paying billions to Iran to finish their job. But Netanyahu says, no way. No way. We have no choice but to bomb. I'm reading it. But to bomb Iran. And Here is why. So I'm going to put that in the box below so you can find it and read it. But in the meanwhile, let me tell you just what new, another new defense that they have attached to their war jets, their warplanes, that'll be in battle against whoever. We don't care who. They don't care who. But Khamenei said, we will kill and destroy America and Israel. We don't care about this deal they made with us. Screw them. We're going to do it anyway and let them pay us for doing it. Well, got news for them. It ain't going to work that way. Just like the general said to his leader in Hamas when they were shooting at Israel from the Gaza Strip, they said, why can't you shoot a straight missile? He said, because the God of the Jews are throwing them back at us. That's his words. Half of the missiles shot at Iran missed their target by 100 miles. They made U-turns in the sky and went west. That's out in the Mediterranean away from Israel and dropped in the water. A lot of them hit within the area of where they were shot from, therefore hitting the targets that they were shot from. And then the ones that hit Israel landed in open fields. God protected the Jews. Look, they're home to stay. They're not going to leave again. God told us when those days would come, and that is the generation that will see the end come. The end means Jesus comes down as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Israel's going to see that generation, and so will we, the Christians. That's good news. The God of the Jews and the God of the Christians are the same God, guys. And 90%, if not higher, of the militia, the Minutemen, Oath Keepers, all these groups, even these redneck groups, 90% plus of these people are Christians. Do you not think that we will have, or they will have, an extra amount of protection with them? Of course they will. And like I said, now it's there and we're in it to win it. And this new defense that they just added to their jets puts almost like a bubble around the Israeli, the IDF forces jet, that confuses the missiles shot from Iranian or whoever's jet. In the meantime, as the enemy flies beyond the one they're shooting at, meaning Israel, then at close proximity, Israel launches their missiles, and that missile makes a U-turn, and that U-turn picks up on the heat transfer from that jet that is making a U-turn to go back against the Israeli jet. That missile picks up on that heat transfer, but it paces and figures where that track is going to be in the next 30 seconds. And it's ironic that that missile would lead on the enemy and just so happen meet them. It's not failed. They're 100% accurate as of today. And they just told us about it today, guys. So all I can say is we have been awakened. I do not know what goes on from here, but I do know this. There's going to be a lot more involvement by people who are getting sick and tired of being screwed over. So you know how Israel feels. But God of the Jews and the God of the Christians, the same God.